My name is Kenny Mammarella-D'Cruz. Today is International Suicide Prevention Day. So I have, off the top of my head, got 12 points down of maybe some ideas of how to deal with someone if you feel that they're very depressed or even suicidal. And hopefully you notice when people are on a downer and it doesn't get that bad. The tragedy is, it's kind of an urban myth, but I've met a man who didn't know that his best friend was suicidal, and he was depressed at the same time. They had no idea they were going through the same thing until one went to the other one's funeral. So I hope this makes sense. This is off the top of my head, and I apologise for them cutting grass outside. Maybe I should speak up a bit. So, number one, be with them. Be with them where they are. Meet them in their emotions, if they're feeling, and meet them in their heads, if they're thinking. But first, be with them. When people are in their emotions and they're forced into their heads, then sometimes they feel left out and just even more disconnected. But first, meet them where they are, and then maybe things can shift. Number two, don't try and fix, save, reason, make light or belittle what's going on for them. Listen and be gentle, then see where it might go. And maybe they just need to babble initially, but listen and don't butt in. Maybe later you can ask for clarification. But have another drink and it'll be okay, mate, and get over it. And it's like asking an amputee to grow their limb back. Just be with them. Number three, get to know their inner environment and sit next to them. Where are they emotionally? What are they thinking? And are they stuck in some sort of a loop? Once you've met them there, then metaphorically, you can hold their hands and slowly walk out together. But meet them where they are inside if you can, or at least let them know that you're willing. Number four, and who knows, it might be something new that they are met in this place. Number four, unstick their outer environments with their permission. That might be opening the curtains to let some light in. That might be opening the windows to letting some air. It might even be stuff like doing their washing up, helping them clean up externally, clean their flats. And weirdly, an outer environment can really create inner peace, space, and some resolution around them. Number five, get them moving. Anything from a walk to the shop to preferably a walk in nature. Get them grounded and get them breathing again. Number six, allow them to be silent or speak uninterrupted until it feels right to ask for... Sorry, can you tell I barely slept last night? Allow them to be silent or sleep uninterrupted until it feels right to ask for clarification or get into conversation at their pace. Number seven, encourage them to breathe. Not breathe up here, that keeps the panic, but encourage them to take a breath. Demonstrate it. If you breathe, maybe they'll breathe. You know the way you yawn, everyone else yawns? Breathe and let the whole world breathe with you. Encourage them to breathe. Give them space. Give them space to cry, to laugh, to breathe, to babble, anything. So things shift and they're not holding on to or being held by whatever's going on. Just give some space for things to shift. Number eight, there are basics like exercise, sleep, a good shower, nourishing food, good evacuation, water rather than sugary drinks or alcohol, but it's about cleaning the system and getting the basic needs met. Clean clothes, a good haircut, I'm going for a haircut today, and a shave, just clean them up and that can do them the world of good. Number nine, Use triggers like their favourite music or scruffy t-shirt. I'm generally not allowed to wear this. My favourite t-shirt, my Batman t-shirt from Go, Holden. Use triggers like their favourite music, t-shirt, even photographs or references to good times or times of connection. Allow them to connect with other parts of themselves and give energy to these parts that can grow. You want to give energy to the parts that will allow them to grow out of this rather than feeding the parts that you want to go. And maybe once they're safe, once they're in a more balanced place, then the issues can be addressed somehow. Whether it's, I don't know, friends, men's group, writing it out of them, therapy, doctor, whatever it is. It's almost like taking the edge off maybe. To be honest, I know nothing about medication. I'm reading about things like that right now, so I don't touch stuff like that. Number 10, if it doesn't feel intrusive, touch them. On the shoulder, on the back, casually resting a knee against a knee or an elbow against an elbow as you sit close to them and communicate. Do something. If you never touch, then don't touch them. It might freak them out, but be normal. Do you know, and if you don't touch, maybe they're starved of touch, and that will take the shock, that isolation off, take it down. Do something normal, like playing cards or a computer game. If you're unsure about touch, ask for permission, then make connection. Authentic physical touch can work wonders to reconnect someone with themselves and bring them safely back down to earth. Number 11, ask for help so you know how to support them. Ask people who've been in a similar situation or connect with yourself when you've come from such a place. So rather than, oh my God, I have to fix this, how am I going to do it? Find out. Or I think it might be more dangerous for some to connect with that sense of desperation, isolation, helplessness, and know yourself there and let that part of you meet that part of them so they are really met. But ask for help. Ask people who've been in a similar situation. Or as I say, connect with yourself when you come from that place. There are organisations like the Samaritans, Calm. Ask them what they'd say, what to do. Ask the person you're with what they want. Don't assume they know what they want or why they're in this state, but ask. They may have a story behind it, but they may have been triggered by pain from the past, fear of the future. Just ask and listen, but don't try and save, don't try and fix, just be with them. Number 12 is all about connections. Men's groups have saved many lives. I have worked with suicidal men. There have been suicidal men come to men's groups. Simply sitting with other men in a safe and respectful environment where men are being authentic and sharing their own experiences can do the world of good. Who are their best and most trusted friends? Maybe they don't need a men's group. Maybe they've got their own people, or even one person that they can sit with. Maybe this is better done with total strangers. Granny in the park, poor unsuspecting lady. But find someone. Who do they want to sit with or hear from? What are their needs? What are their needs? Authentic, unconditional connection is worth its weight in gold. I will never forget the day where after a men's group, the guy said to me quite casually, this was in London Bridge, I'm pleased I came to the group because it was a toss-up to the last minute between jumping under the tracks and coming to the group, and I was just blown away. But again, he was normal, he was with us, we connected, we communicated, and he reconnected with himself and just carried on to the next minute, the next hour, the next day. I'm still in touch with that guy. He is doing amazingly well with his career, his love life, even his assets, where then he was just coming out from living in a van. So I don't know what else to say. So maybe I should just go to the beach and be. Thank you.